Hola. Hope all of you are having a good amount of toilet paper. Hey, you guys, I am reaching out a couple days, maybe just a day after we found out that we aren't going to be back in school until April 17th. And I know it's like a super weird time for everybody. And I haven't really reached out because they framed it as an extended spring break. But I have gotten a few emails here and there for some of you, from some of you who've been working on workbook pages, wondering when things are due and stuff like that. So I just wanted to come full circle and come to you live, sort of, and touch base, let you know that I've been thinking about you guys, and I know that it's tough. As you all know, I've got 3 teenagers at home myself. They're all in different headspaces about everything. My oldest, I think, is struggling the most because it's her senior year, and super disappointing. So I just want to say that my heart goes out to you guys. It's totally different being an adult and going through this than it is a teenager. And I recognize that. And I wish that I could alleviate your fears and your doubts and your concerns and make you feel at peace. But I know that you have people who love you that are doing that, I hope. And you have your different faith and beliefs that are hopefully helping you with that as well. I know that those of you who are seniors, I only have a few of you, but I really feel for you, and I'm sorry that so many things are being interrupted this final year of high school. It can be a really exciting time with sports and different clubs and graduation and prom and all of that. And a lot of that is still up in the air as far as prom and graduation. So hopefully, since we're going back April 17th, some of that stuff will still take place, if not all of it. But nonetheless, it's a sketchy time and people are feeling all kinds of things. So my heart goes out to you. My prayers are with you and your families, especially any of those of you who have been impacted health-wise or mentally, emotionally by any of this. I would just like to say that once we start back up on April 1st, since that's the first date of our remote learning, you all already have access to Google Classroom. So luckily we did that a few weeks before all this went down, and you've got your codes hopefully already in. If for some reason you don't, I'll include that in this email, and the code will be there for each of your classes. You can join Google Classroom. That's where I will be posting assignments and giving you updates and whatnot. There's no need to start something new. I don't need to get in and create Schoology unless that's what we are told we have to do. So for right now, everything will be in Google Classroom, and that's where you can access assignments and different pieces of information that you'll need. Trying to think what else. I guess if you have any questions, you can always email me at my school email or comment in, I guess that's probably the best. Just email me and then I can send you information. You can always comment in Google Classroom, but I think it's easier just to email. As far as grades, I'm still inputting a lot of stuff. I've been able to get caught up on some things, but not all of it. So you'll see grades start to pop up more over the next few days now that I have more time here to put stuff in. So if you have any questions about a grade that gets entered, or if a grade doesn't get entered that you were waiting on, feel free to email me about that as well. Sometimes it just means that, like if you did a retake, maybe it wasn't as good as you had hoped and you have a question about that, just let me know. I think that's everything as far as schoolwork goes. I will definitely reach out to you guys if anything changes in the way that I'm going to be giving you information and assignments. But as of right now, it'll be Google Classroom. The only other thing that I wanted to put out there is that I know there are certain families who need food, and the school, as I'm sure you've all seen the emails, is doing different food pickup times. So please pay attention to those emails when they change times. Like yesterday, I think they changed times because of the weather. So make sure you're paying attention to that before you run off to go pick it up at one of the pickup locations. And then if that doesn't work out, or for some reason we get shut down and you don't have access to resources, please reach out via email and I will see what I can do to get you some support in that realm. I think that's it. So all I'm going to say is use this as a time as much as possible for positive. Use it as a time to maybe read a book you've been wanting to read, or to journal, or like for me, maybe I'll start writing the book that I'm about 5 or 6 pages into because I've been wanting to write a book for years. Maybe do some of those things that you wouldn't have otherwise done. And a lot of that will depend on how much schoolwork is thrown out to you via remote learning. But in the next week, especially those of you who were going to take trips and were meant to be on a spring break trip. I know my oldest daughter had to cancel all her plans with her friends for her senior year spring break trip. Money that she worked hard to earn, and she had to get refunds. So it's disappointing. But during this time that you have as a break, if you can use that as a time to do something that you wouldn't otherwise have gotten to do, I think it's a great opportunity for that. Do something for someone else, even if it means just writing them a card or a letter, your grandparents, whomever. FaceTime with people, stay connected, don't isolate. Every now and then it's good to isolate, but this is going to be sort of a long haul, and I think it's important to stay connected to people. So I'm here. If you, for some reason, need someone to talk to, we can figure out a way to do that, FaceTime or whatever. Just don't isolate and get lonely, and know that people are there for you. And then I'm going to have my kids each add to the end of this video with some things that they've been doing to stay sane, because I'm 43 and they're cooler than I am. And ages 17, 15, and 13, they probably have better ideas of what they're doing to stay sane than maybe what I would suggest. So I'm here for you. I'm so sorry that you're all going through this. Be kind to one another. Be patient with one another. You're locked up in the house with people that you maybe get along with great and maybe not so much. So do your best to stay sane and get along and do things that feed your soul, and not just fill it with a bunch of garbage and junk, because it's so easy to do right now, and that's the last thing you guys need. Fill yourself up with good stuff. All right, hang in there, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Hello. Hope you all are staying sane and keeping your toilet paper stocked. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to commiserate with you guys, and it's my senior year, so I know how it feels to have, some of you may be glad to be home, but I, for one, am getting a little bit tired of being at home, and I'm sad that I don't get to spend the rest of my senior year at school, so that sucks. But anyways, so for those of you who are seniors, I understand your pain, but I just want to share a couple things that I've been doing to stay sane and try and enjoy the time that I have at home. So number one, I created my little quarantine routine for the day, and I just have a daily routine, and it doesn't always have to be the same, but if I don't have anything to do that day, I'll try and follow it. So it just consists of things like waking up in the morning and stretching and eating breakfast, and then maybe reading, and then some puzzles, or I'll have to read for school because I have a book that I'm reading for my senior lit class. And then lunchtime, try and spend some time outside if it's nice, go for a hike or a run or a walk. And then you can read outside too if you like reading. And then exercise for sure. Exercise is important because I think it's good for your mental health as well. So whether it's yoga or running or jumping jacks or looking up something on Google or anything like that. And then I've been doing chores as well. It's been really nice to just have time to clean because I never get time during the school days to clean. So yeah, all that's super fun. And then baking, that's a good one, or board games with your family, and then also starting a new TV series. So that's all I have to say. So good luck to you all.
Hello. So this has been a lot of fun. Yeah, not really a lot to do, but you can actually find a lot to do. So, fun fact about my quarantine time is that when we all went to Aspen, my boyfriend came with us. So technically, if we're infected, we're all going to be infected together. So I've been able to hang out with my boyfriend, so that's been kind of nice. So some things that we've been doing and some things that you can do to kind of take your mind off the quarantine and stay occupied is rearranging your room is a really good one, and just kind of getting rid of clutter, going through old clothes, old stuff that you have sitting around. It's a nice way to kind of just cleanse out your life, cleanse out your room, kind of give yourself some more space and whatnot, and staying active. I know Oleana had mentioned that, but it's kind of a good way to just not totally just go downhill, kind of just keep yourself active and keep your mind moving along with your body, and also just trying new things, Like you could try a new hairstyle. Don't cut your hair or dye your hair, because if you do it and you don't like it, you're kind of SOL because, oh, can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay. You're kind of the SOL because you can't really go anywhere to fix it. So yeah, just kind of trying new things. Try drawing if you've never done it before. Try cooking. Try baking. Try a different type of workout. Just try a ton of different things that you've never really done before. And Genevieve doesn't want to be in the video, so I'll share what she had to contribute for her ideas. So she said work out again, so active. It's being active and getting your mind off of being stuck in the house, because you can actually work out while still being at your house. She also said drawing. It's creative and it engages your mind, and it's fun even if it does turn out bad because you tried something new. And then she said binge watch TV, because why not? You're in a house, which is true. Find a new movie, find a new series. Ask your friends for recommendations on shows and movies to watch, because you have Netflix, you have Amazon, you have Hulu, you have all these different places to watch new things. So why not? You know. So yeah, that's kind of it. And definitely stay in touch with your friends, because I know you all have Snapchat and all that good stuff. So stay in touch, FaceTime, call, and yeah.